Flashbang. We're here. We're back. With the Nebula civilization. It's been a while, I'm not gonna lie. But what do you do? Anyways, we're reading these chapters. We're gonna get to like 60 today, I think. So yeah, we're like 58, 59, 60. So 3 chapters just to get to 60. And then we'll hopefully keep the ball rolling. Anyways, let's go. Volcano? Oh, they're having a meeting. Interesting. So, do you need guy? Do you need guy? What the hell was I doing, bro? Anyways, I don't know what the hell with how I started off like that, but do you need to get that guy's help? Okay, this is Zhang Wan, invisible flow god. He's control. Oh, main species is kobold. There you go. My bad. Controlled nation, Amgol. Okay. It's not like we can get Hegemonia's help. All right, this is Shorty. Terrible fucking name, by the way. But AR 1026 or 1026, invisible root god, main species Nyx, and controlled nation Gumon. I'm assuming it's Galman. I don't care. I don't care. From what I see, they're both the same. I'm assuming you're talking about Nebula. Don't compare Nebula to fucking Hegemania, bro. He beat the fuck out of Hegemania. In fact, I ain't even gotta say nothing. We already saw it. We have Krampus, life proving god, Sadros, nation. Not just nation, because it's not it's just nation. Danium. What do you think, Runda? Well, I agree, but I think it'll be better to communicate with him than with Hegemonia. I'm assuming it would make more sense if they're talking about Nebula, because there's like there's no way they're talking about that possible new player that's like the vampire, or the fucking zombie or whatever the fuck they're using. Runda. Okay. Also, is this season? I think this is like the season 2 star, right? Hold up. No, it's not. I'm like 2 chapters off the season start. It's like 56. I do believe like this just feels like a season 2 start, for some reason. But either way. Well, if that's what you think, we're in contact. We got Wisdom. You're not Wisdom K though, so like. Sure, you could be Wisdom, but you're not Wisdom K. That fit. Wisdom wouldn't do that, bro. Tangled and entwined god. Main species trolls. Controlled nation. Suck me off. Nebula's joining like the group now. He's in the group chat. This is this is like all the people in the group chat deciding whether or not to invite the new person. The man in question came at the perfect time. It's Nebula. You mean best in the fucking game, bro. Best in the fucking game, man. Best. Number 1. Everybody was looking for me. I never knew I'd be this popular, bro. Hey, bro. You're subservient, bro. I shouldn't say that. That's fucking crazy. You're working under me. Yeah, that's a better that's better wording. Subservient is crazy work, bro. I don't know why I fucking thought to say that, bro. You must know why we called you Nebula. I have a feeling, but it's not like predictions are always right. He sure is shameless, even though he's already received all of my information. And everyone already knows that your recon resources are overflowing. You must be aware that something unusual is happening at the center of the continent. A player that we call Joel Wooby, has appeared with a new species called vampires. Are you aware of this? Yes. And the vampires which started out within AR's Fuck, what did I say? Gauman, land have now spread to the land of all 5 of us players and become a big force. I'm aware. So you know everything. I mean, huh. My recon just crazy, bro. I'll get to the point then. Nebula, will you help us? Why should I? Damn. Immediately makes everyone like, what? Everyone's like, fuck. Fuck. Either annoyed or like just straight like shocked by his answer. But not really. I'm assuming they're not really particularly shocked. They're probably like, bruh. Damn it. Here this bastard goes again, bro. Since a little while ago. Because of the locusts that appeared in our fertile regions, our food supplies have not been plentiful. We all know that you're the cause of that. That's why Krampus and Renda came to attack me, and I blocked that. I thought it ended with that. It wasn't even a proper war. Have you ever thought that we were going easy on you? Huh? Then I have only one thing to say. If you're pissed, come at me. Huh? Are you crazy? Nebula's acting cocky on purpose. Don't buy it. If we don't get his help because you get pissed, the issue will get worse. He's doing it on purpose? Yeah. If we're lucky, we might be able to defeat the vampires ourselves. But what if we're not? The vampires will grow in force. And we'll have to beg him for help. Yup. You're well aware. If I just stay still, I can see you all get fucked. So, why would I help? But us collapsing will also be difficult for you. And why do you think that? Rather than a divided 5 opposing a united 1 will be more difficult. Wisdom, huh? He has great judgment. I remember seeing his name in the top 10 ranking. If he's the same person, then he's the most talented player among them. But there's no need for me to agree because of that. Isn't that what you think? I think it's easier to oppose one opponent. So you mean that you have no reason to help us? Are you saying you can't help us? That's not it. If I do help you, I need to receive the appropriate reward for it. What do you want? A lot. All of everything. Just like Kendrick said, I deserve it all. The candle craftsman, glass craftsman, and brick craftsman that you are monopolizing. Give me 3 people each. Along with 12 wagons of gold. Huh? Everyone's like shocked by that shit, bro. Even Wisdom's like, holy fuck. You bastard. You were hoping for this to happen, weren't you? Are you in an alliance with Joel Wooby in the first place? As I said earlier, if you're pissed, enough, Nebula. We'll need to talk about this. We'll call you again after our meeting is over. The result is obvious. Yep, you're gonna call back right away. Yep, y'all called back pretty much right away. We'll accept your conditions, Nebula. We'll send the craftsman tonight, and we'll progressively send the gold as we collect it. Now, tell us how you plan to defeat plan on defeating Joel Wooby and the vampires. You must have some plan in mind for you to have mentioned being rewarded. In mind? You're wrong. I've already started it. Damn. So, yeah, his you know, his plan to already start to like, you know, go after Joel Wooby, quote unquote, is already in motion. Like, it's funny because it's just like Bud's already been moving and y'all, they're just not aware of it, which is hilarious, bro. Damn. I'm assuming this is like one of the vampires. Because of the sudden attack of the Knoll tribe, the Goman tribe's chiefess? 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 You mean chiefess? I'm assuming chiefess. You know, female chief. My mother was sacrificed. Mother fought with her life on the line and passed away. And the invisible root god chose another chief from a new family as a result of our family weakening. Now the new chief is trying to chase us and kill us. Trying to chase and kill us. Damn. Damn, wisdom just letting this happening? No, who's the root god again? No, it's like that shorty, right? That shorty, like AR shitty name, you know, AR-15 or some shit. He wants to purge the original power. Yep, that seems about right. Excuse me. Is this the result of being loyal to our god? Why must we be abandoned? How could we not? How could you not grant me who has offered everything to you, even a small miracle? Are we just disposable pawns to you? Invisible root god, please answer. Yo, nasty ass fucking, you know, silhouette for your god, or impossible god. Who are you? Is he here to kill me? No, it doesn't matter who he is. If I die, so what? I'm sorry. But could I have a sip of water? Wine or blood. So like, that's either blood or wine, and it's like, you know, moldy bread. Damn. This person is helping me. A man forsaken by his god. Thank you. I'll do anything for you. If you just command it. I'll do anything. Yeah. A sword. Is this what you want from me? But why are my hands moving on their own? Wait, I don't want to die. To think I don't want to die after everything. No, please, someone save me. I see. This is my god. A new god has chosen me. This is the new god whom I will serve. I will do as you wish. Blood and rotten. Oh, it's rotten meat. The blood and rotten meat god. Damn. So this is like this is Joel Wooby or whatever. The blood and rotten meat god has chosen Chief Shaven. The first vampire has been born. Okay, interesting. So that's how, you know, the first one, obviously. 6,006 months. The vampires grew their forces and have an army of 4,000 within not even a year. And with that army, they attacked and conquered Guman's capital. But the AR player, that AR player died while she was using Descent. She even lost her creation. Oh, damn, I see. Yikes. Yeah, fucked up. Her level probably dropped to 4 now. If any one person had aided AR while the vampire force was still small and helped in wiping them out, this wouldn't have happened. They just didn't want to take unnecessary losses. And the result of that was the foundation of the vampire nation. So it's basically their fault. So it's their fault. The nation's name is Baika? White Fang, okay? I'm sorry. How am I supposed to fucking pronounce that, okay? I need some Korean person. Some Korean person to, you know, Teach me these fucking words, bro, because like what the hell are half of these, bro? Get me to pronounce some of these, bro. The leader of the vampires calls himself the Vampire King. The generals are mainly the vulnerable beings that each nation cast away, and their goal is to get revenge on the gods who abandoned them. In other words, you lot. Anyway, I'll tell you how to defeat these guys. Vampires have 3 weaknesses. 3? Not 2? Tell me the 2 weaknesses that you know of. Let's see if you're correct. Let's see. Everyone knows sunlight and silver. Okay. The last one must be that they get weaker the more generations go by. That is a weakness, but it's also a strength. Upper level vampires have outstanding physical abilities, but they are weak to sunlight and silver. But I'm guessing the further you go down the generations, the less weaker they are to sunlight and silver. Or I guess like the more resistant they are to sunlight and silver, but like their physical abilities go down. Though their physical abilities get weaker as the generations pass, the effects of the sunlight, will dwindle down, also dwindle down. So what exactly is that you've already started? From what my scout resources see, Hawkerin hasn't exactly begun moving. I'm not the one who moved, but them. Beka has started. Being vampires is their own inherent weakness. It seems only I recognize their 3rd weakness. What is it? Let's look at the Beka forces. Marching status in the past few days. They have a force that's 4,000 strong. They are expanding their borders by dividing themselves into groups of 1,000 and spreading out in all 4 directions, starting from the center of the continent. So day 1, day 2, day 3. They've barely moved, is what I'm seeing. It looks like it'd be easy to defeat them, but because each nation's force is only about 1,000, it's just balancing out. All 4 maps look the same. They're all from different days. This means they haven't been able to move. That's a weakness. What if they just stopped to reorganize? They wouldn't stop all 4 armies just to do that. There must be a reason we haven't been able to sense. There must be a reason why we haven't been able to sense them. I think that's related to the 3rd weakness of the vampires. Would you like to end? What is this? You all tried to treat the vampires like zombies at first, but there's a big difference between the 2. It's that they have intelligence. Zombies are beings who have been infected by a disease, so there's no difference in an individual's behavior, but vampires are different. Vampires have different ranks. There's a hierarchy there, yeah. And some of them have forcefully became vampires. It seems that low-level vampires are subservient to mediocre-level vampires and mediocre-level vampires to high-level vampires. But the level of this subservient loses quality once it goes down to the low-level vampires. Is that what you meant? What are you talking about? It means they lack justification. The key to the cohesion between vampires is the inherent subservience. At first, they have to kill others in order to get them to obey or even just to survive. Yep. They get hunted, so they have to stick together to survive. But once the nation of vampires, Abekia, was founded, they were put in an environment where they could survive without killing others. They no longer have any justification to fight and only have vague subservience left. Meaning some of the generals don't want to face losses. It's as you say. Their stomachs are full, so they're thinking of other things now. It's a game of wits to see which general moves first. We need to change. We need to take charge of the other nations in the continent while we still have a chance of winning. Why aren't the other generals moving? I can't move either because of them. Who is it? Sang-Wan? Oh, the sunlight burning. Oh shit, Shorty got him with the little, like, you know, Shorty got and Shorty had him with a little bit of the burn on his hand. Damn. A mirror. They must have heard something somewhere that sunlight was my weakness. I apologize, General John. Nigga, come on. What are these names? What are these names, bro? I can't be pronouncing these. Jean-Ri. I'm going with Jean-Ri, bro. I don't go fuck, bro. That is my guess. That is my guess of how this nigga's name is pronounced, bro. It seems one of our feeds escaped and disturbed your rest. No, she went in before I went to sleep. You can't sleep? I have no idea what the other generals are thinking. Do you have any idea why? It's because not everyone follows the blood and rotten meat god. That's obvious. The Satyros follow the life-proving god, and everyone else follow their god. There are some who are like that among the vampires too. What? How can such beings exist? We hate the gods who abandoned us. Only the blood and rotten meat god has looked after us. Yet there are still those who don't follow their god? It's because not everyone became a vampire because they wanted to. It's because, of course, I'm sure the Vampire King carefully selected his generals to become vampires. However, the generals and those who became vampires because of their general were probably not as careful in their selection. Damn. Perhaps even among the generals, there are those who think like that and are no longer on the move. But you must know that we have no choice but to love. The owner of the teeth who bit us. Loving them does not mean that we are obedient to everything they say. After Beka was founded, we must fight the four generals in order to conquer even better lands. To do that, you need to maintain your forces. Yeah, everyone trying to box each other right now, yeah. That's why they don't want to advance first to face losses. I understand everything after hearing your words. Let all our soldiers know that once the sun sets, we will begin marching. We will show the Vampire King that there is a general who isn't like that. One of the armies will start moving soon. It seems that one of the generals is quite faithful and subservient. If they move again, won't that weakness become useless? It's enough to know the principles behind their actions. If we can predict their movements, we can induce their movements through miracles. Yeah. And we can buy time. If we delay their supply alone, we can break up their army. We have more cards to deal with. Thanks for explaining it to me, Starhead. Dog. I wonder what this means. Like, what kind of fucking what that means. This isn't a star. I don't give a fuck, really, bro. I don't give a fuck, to be honest. Huh? Then what is it then? This is the great nigga. This is the great. I know what this word is, bro. This is the great dodecahedron of the Kepler Poinsot polyhedra. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna run that one back. This is the great dodecahedron of the Kepler Poinsot polyhedra. Fucking nerd. I laugh at that nigga. I laugh in this nigga's face, bro. This is the great dodecahedron. Fucking nerd, bro. Okay. Star. Yeah, sorry. I'll keep that in mind moving forward. I shouldn't criticize his head in the future. Yeah, because nigga's a fucking nerd, bro.
Actually, this is the great dodecahedron of the Kepler pointside polyhedra. Actually.
Fucking nerd. All right, last chapter. That's fucking hilarious, yo. That's then. Are you going to create social divisions so the army of vampires are broken up, like I said? The map method is good, but it takes a long time. And when their army dissolves, the damage is also dispersed. So contrary to that, I'm gonna break them up. I'm gonna bring them back together. How are you going to unify them? They're confident they can face all of us. So they are arrogantly looking everywhere. That's why I'm going to hit them with a big blow, so they all focus on me. And then y'all, you know, take out the rest. General! Get up! What is it? An enemy force! An enemy force? The Sataros? No! It's Heinrich's lizardmen! Oh, fuck! Have you heard of Tatar? Ah, yes, of course. An amazing warrior who defeated 10 trolls by himself. I heard he's working at the southern archipelagos in a higher position now. I always work hard, but there are countless warriors stronger than me. Plus, I barely get any opportunities to prove myself. Now that there are a few trolls over there, it's time to work hard and try to steal Tatar's fame. Tatar. You're a great general and an elite warrior. Can't you yield that kind of fame? Do you know what you have to do to become an elite warrior? You need to be greedy. I can't do that laugh with a fucking straight face. All right, that nigga's head off. You're next. For the blood and rotten meat god, I like your energy. We're going as well. For the blue insect god. Damn, 9. You stopped at 9, War Chief. My share has decreased because everyone got excited after hearing what I said and went crazy. This is the general. Can't you count this as 2? There's only 1 head. How can we count that as 2? Anyway, we're not here. We're not really. Anyway, they're not really trolls. They're vampires. Give it up. Damn it. We organize camp and check your equipment. We're going deeper. Pause. All right. What? Say that again? General, Jean-Marie has died, along with 400 soldiers. There are 300 enemies, and they are from the Cockatoo Cavalry Unit, warriors of Haukrin. 300? 300, you say? You're saying our warriors totaling 1,000 lost to a mere 300 soldiers? They are from the Cockatoo Cavalry, and they attacked while everyone else was stationed. Shut up! They're incredibly strong troops. But for them to attack so quickly, they would need to decrease their supplies, meaning they would have to rely on procuring from the area. Are you sure? Are you sure about that, buddy? However, the fact that they came through another nation's land suggests the Haukrin and Danium. No. Do the other nations have an alliance? Oh, fuck. Haukrin's troops. They're receiving the supplies of the Satyros and overtaking our territory here in Beka. Have Even though this won't become their land, most of the soldiers are stationed in units, and there are only a handful of vampire soldiers who protect the village. There's no way to block them. Not to mention 3 generals are still hesitating to move. If so, I only have 2 choices. Either Jean-Rie's remaining 600 straggling soldiers, or block the 300 lizard men, or our current entire force of 3,600 soldiers attacks Halkrin's mainland. The former isn't too disadvantageous, since the blood and rotten meat god will help. But the enemies are cavalries. They could choose not to fight and continue to invade this territory, but still to attack Halkrin. It's dangerous to move the army somewhere without concluding things here properly. I can't decide this on my own. Just how do I... Oh. Gather all the soldiers. Gather all of the soldiers and, generals and soldiers. We're heading east! The whole force will attack Halkrin's land. Yes, Nebula? You succeeded in uniting the enemies. Are we all doing a pincer attack now? That'd be nice, but do you guys even have the forces necessary for that? Ours Nixon were basically annihilated when their capital was conquered, and Lunars aren't in good shape. So both the shorties are out. The other 3 are in better condition, but our force was barely touched, so we can support. You're too far away. You won't match the timing. So the 2 who can realistically be of help are Wisdom and Krampus. How many can you send? Around 300, 500. That's enough. If the vampires want to attack Halkrin, they have to cross the wilds or raid the mountain fortress in the direction of the automation castle. And they will definitely choose the latter. From their perspective, it's difficult to dodge the sunlight in the wilds, but the mountain paths have shades, and they can attack the villages along the way to get their blood supply. Okay. I don't know why I kept doing this. My cavalry of 300, along with Wisdom and Krampus's forces, who can chase the vampire force from behind while maintaining a distance so they don't catch on. That's fine with us, but if we follow them further behind, then Beka's rear scouts, can Halkrin's mountain fortress take Beka's first attack of more than 3,000 soldiers alone? Huh. You think we can't? If you're that confident, then it's fine. The rest of you will each have to concentrate on suppressing the vampires within your own forces. With your own forces, okay. Zhangwan, you'll have to use those forces to reclaim R's territory. We'll be able to lower their faith value quite a lot, just by lowering the number of vampires outside of the front line. The only thing that's bothering me is the fact that Joel Wooby has barely used their faith resources, other than using it to descend when capturing the capital. They haven't used it at all. Currently, Bega has the greatest territory in the 3rd continent, and they have quite the number of normal vampire soldiers aside. It's being overlooked because of the prejudice that the vampires are an OP species. There we go. All right, no more stuttering. If I stutter, it's your fault. I'm gonna run this one back. It's being overlooked because the prejudice that the vampires are an OP species, but they are quite talented as a player. When you think of it, that Joel Wooby's current divinity level might be quite high. If I take this into account and calculate their possible highest level, then maybe they're already level 17. If so, the divinity skill you obtain at level 16 is going to be a problem. Well, in any case, there's still a way. Okay. We're gonna have to find out next time, bro. I got nothing else for you. So I hope you all have a fantastic day. Make sure drop a like, subscribe to the channel and the main channel. We're aiming for 1K this year, so subscribe. I got nothing else once again, so I hope you all have a fantastic day. I'll see you all later. Weird outro.